Good morning. Today is National Get Outside Day. If you have not heard of what that is before, it's an initiative by Ordnance Survey where they encourage everybody across the nation to step outside and embrace all that the great outdoors has to offer. No matter what your age, ability or location, everyone can benefit from some time outdoors. Your mental health, your well-being, there are so many benefits of being outside, and I have done a whole separate video on this, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, called A Sensory Walk for Mental Health Awareness Week. So I'll make sure to link that up here as well in the description box below for you. But one thing is for sure, I will never take the ability to get outside for granted again, as I'm sure everybody else will feel the same after all the lockdown restrictions. It's a chance to go outside, switch off, and then reconnect with what's really important. Every year, Ordnance Survey have a different theme, and this year it's to be kind to the environment, to others, and to yourself. So if you're looking for a little bit of inspiration today about what to do outside, then here are some ideas for you. For the environment, the first thing that you can do is leave the car at home. Try and plan an activity that doesn't require you having the car. Why not head out on a litter pick? I love heading out doing a litter pick for so many different reasons. Not only does it tidy up the area in which I live and make it look better, it's good for the animals, it's good for anybody walking or cycling, and overall it just makes you feel great by doing something good in your local area. Why not plant something out? Now is the perfect time for those spring blooming perennials while the soil is still warm enough, so it gives those roots time to establish. Now's the time to plant things like daffodils, pansies or hyacinths. To be kind to other people, why not take somebody out for a walk who you've not seen for a while, or somebody that you know might be lonely or just in need of a bit of company? When you're out on your walks, say hello to people. The simple act of smiling and saying hello to somebody can really make their day. Why not plan a picnic, whether it's in your back garden, a local park, or up on a mountaintop? Now is the perfect time to catch the last of that warm weather before the cold winters start setting in. Don't forget to take some hot drinks and a nice snuggly cardigan to keep yourself warm. Why not head to a local park with your family or friends and play a game outside, whether that is a little game of football or rounders or even something as simple as hide and seek. Now, ideas to do for yourself. There are plenty of things that you can do alone, especially something as simple as just going for a walk. You don't have to climb up the highest mountains or go for really long treks across the moorlands. You can just walk in your local park, or just step outside your front door and walk down the street, support your local business, buy a coffee and a cake, and sit somewhere on a bench and enjoy it. Take some time to watch the wildlife. It really does open your eyes to the different behaviour of animals. Something I personally love doing is going down and watching some badgers near where we live, but it can be something as simple as watching squirrels or just some birds in the trees. If you're feeling brave, why not head out for a wild swim? Obviously, make sure it's somewhere safe, stay away from reservoirs, and don't forget to take a nice warm towel and a hot drink to keep yourself warm afterwards. If you're feeling more energetic, head out for a run. If you're new to running, there are so many different plans out there on the internet, such as the Couch to 5Ks, so why not give it a go? What about a night getting away from it all and camping under the stars, whether that's a wild camp or on a campground? A bit of camp cooking round a fire and looking up at the stars is enough to get anybody connecting with nature and switching off from all the hustle and bustle of the world. Go out and watch a sunrise or a sunset. There is something so relaxing about just sitting there and watching something happen naturally and in its own time. Why not try your hand at a little bit of photography? You don't need an expensive camera or even a big heavy camera or tripod or all that equipment. It can be something just as simple as using your phone. It really does get you looking up close at certain things that you might not notice the detail of in everyday life. If you're not feeling as active, you could just do something as simple as sitting on a bench or sitting on the grass and reading one of your favourite books. Or how about trying to forage for food? Now is the perfect time of year for looking out for blackberries. If you're not so much of a walker or a runner, Why not go out for a bike ride today? There are so many places where you can hire a bike just for the day, or even just borrow one from a friend if you don't own one already. It's a great way of seeing different places and going that little bit further than where you would normally travel. Something that I personally love to do is go and sit by some water. There's something very zen-like about hearing that water lapping against the rocks, or even if you're at a shoreline, the waves crashing. It is so peaceful, and it often feels like a bit of a meditation. Another one of my favourite things to do is taking out a hot coffee in a flask and sitting somewhere with a beautiful view. I love that feeling of accomplishment, because so often we hike or we walk or we go somewhere, but often forget to appreciate the destination once we've arrived. Take some time to sit down, drink your favourite beverage, and just enjoy looking out across nature. Take your lunch outside today. If you were planning on just having a simple lunch, or even if you have to work today, why not take it outside somewhere without any distractions of televisions, screens or phones, and just enjoy what you're eating? You might not have heard the term Shinrin-Yoku, but that translates as forest bathing, which so many people have heard of nowadays, where you simply head to the woods or a forest, spend some time with the trees and with nature, and just take all the benefits that it has to offer, and it puts you into such a wonderful state. I'm going to go a step further and say, why not try a little bit of cloud bathing? I'm not quite sure there's a Japanese word for that. There might be out there. If there is, let me know. But lie down and have a look up at the clouds. Watch the different shapes, watch them float over you. In yoga, it's very often that my yoga teacher talks about the clouds and how you can put all your troubles onto them, or all your worries, and just watch them be floating away. And I just think that is a wonderful way of thinking about letting things go. So there is nothing left to do except put your shoes on and go get outside. I know I'm at my most happiest when I've got fluffy hair, rosy cheeks and muddy feet. So please share in the comments below what you plan on doing or what you have done, so other people can take a look and get some more ideas. So all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget, in a world where you can be anything, be kind.